welcome to the stream. I am your host, Zypher, from Super CES. You also may know me as Carrie, and some of you who may have recently seen my appearance on Pop Quiz Hotshot may know me as Shader. So enjoy that for quite a bit. Or enjoy that show, but come and enjoy the stream. I am currently playing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo. One of my fondest memories as a child was playing this game. And you know, I just wanted to share this with everybody out there today, and I'm hoping we all can have a little bit of fun with this one. So, without further ado, let us press start, let us go on, let us morph into action! Okay. Let's see. Why don't we check the options first real quick. What do we got here? We got mono and we got stereo. Well, of course we want stereo, right? Password? Passwords are for chumps who can't beat this awesome game. Nah. Passwords are cool because actually you get to play a two-player version with all the different Zords. Well, it's complicated, unfortunately. Alright, let us get started. This ought to be fun. Rita! Rita has burned the city to the ground. Wow! She is way more effective in this game than she's ever been on the show. I don't think I've ever known Rita actually to burn a whole city. Alright, who to choose? Episode 1, I think I'm going to start off with Jason. Why not? Okay. Seriously, Rita was never, like, that great of a, like, maniacal villain when it came to a lot of her planning. As far as I can remember, all she really did was just kind of, like, I don't know, ruined parties. Like, there's one time, obviously, that she, like, that she wound up, taking the Power Rangers' parents and, like, all of Angel Grove, but that was really, like, towards the end of the series. Otherwise, she really did next to nothing. Alright, well, let's talk a little bit about Power Rangers. Yeah, let's keep talking about Power Rangers. It's actually kind of funny, like, this is probably one of, like, my greatest experience with Power Rangers as a kid, mostly because I didn't actually, like, watch a lot of episodes. It had episodes on, like, most days of the week, but most days of the week I was, otherwise occupied that I couldn't actually watch the show. I only was able to catch it on Saturday mornings, and even then, that was only, like, a sixth of the show most of the time. They had two-parters that were continued in, like, another episode. It was, like, way far down the line. Whoop, got hit there. And not that big of a deal. I got, like, a huge health bar. Oh, cutscene. That was not me moving. That was just a plain old cutscene. Ah, the skeleton dude. I am totally blanking on his name. But he's probably the most awesome villain of this game, that's for sure. Ah, listen to that sound effect. Listen to that. If there was such a thing as Metal Thunder, I think this would be it. Okay, I am not doing too hot here. Come on. Yes, okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll be fine. I got health that's down the way. Not a big deal. So, where was I going with a lot of my train of thought there? Whoop, bombs. So I really didn't catch a lot of Power Rangers at the time, but, like, I know my mom got me a lot of Power Rangers products. Can't destroy that car. And I got, like, the weapons. I had the whole weapon set for making the big old power cannon. That was awesome. Oh, so was that. And so was that. I thought it might be time to use that. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm definitely hitting these guys enough, and I'm powered up, but I don't feel like I'm actually stronger, unfortunately. And that's kind of a shame, because, you know, when you morph, you're supposed to feel a lot more powerful, but in this, enemies are taking the same amount of hits as they would if I wasn't morphed. The only thing that's really kind of enhanced is that I have more strength than more reach, not strength. I have a longer reach with a sword, which doesn't really make me feel powerful. It just makes me feel a little bit more secure that, oh, hey, I happen to have a sword now. Which, if that's the case, you know, Streets of Rage, that's just grabbing like a pipe or whatever. But yeah, let's see. What did I have as far as like toys are concerned? I had the. Did I have the bike? No, I didn't have the bike. But I had like a bunch of. Oh man, I forgot. They made micro machines out of the Zords and the bikes and the villains. I had that. I had a King Sphinx, a Goldar, Megazord, Dragon Zord. Yeah, and I had the Black Ranger's bike. Ah man, the micro machines. Those ones are... Or, tiny toys, and can't have that with little children, you know, because they'll always choke on it or whatever, which is a shame. I loved Power Rangers as a kid. It was so much fun. Let's see, what else? What else did I really have, like, as far as Power Rangers? I had a lot of VHS tapes now that I think about it. I actually had, I remember I had Day of the Dumpster. I had the Appler one. It was the one that had the Pink Ranger on the cover, and that one was a lot of fun. Oh, damn it. Let's see. I didn't get much else besides that, but like one of the definite cool things I got was all of the Green Ranger saga on VHS, which I thought was really cool. Okay, speaking of really cool, I love this skeleton guy. Just is such a cool way to show that like he's kind of going down without, or his health is going down without having to do the whole what's it called? Blinking, flashing thing like you would see in like Turtles in Time and whatnot. This was always my hardest part. Oh yeah, that's right, I can do this. Oh, come on! Get down here, jerk! There you go. Okay, no, you know what? Bomb him. Kaboom! Yeah, yeah. Look at those muscles. Look at that backflip. Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought that was such a cool way to design this first boss, to show that he was like dying, that his health was getting a lot lower. Just to have him kind of what's the word? Just to have him kind of come on, just to have him lose a little bit of his what's the word I'm looking for? His limbs and whatnot. That was such a cool thing. Alright, so who should I choose next? Who should I choose? Let's go with Kimberly. Why not? Let's see. So, yeah, I wound up having all of the Green Ranger VHS tapes, and not a very interesting story, but just a story nonetheless, I guess. But just to make conversation, I remember my mother, like, had to do something important, and if I behaved well enough while she did it, I think it was like going to court and being what's the word? Being on a jury or something, like she was going to jury duty. And I think if I was good enough, like, she would actually get me each VHS tape for every day of jury duty she had to go into. And I remember there was one day where I think I did something bad and I kinda tested my mother's patience. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that I wasn't able to get it in that like second to last VHS tape, and I was really sad about that. Never test your mother's patience. Never ever test them. So, let's see. What are some other fond Power Rangers memories I have? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Chad, I didn't see. You wanting Zach. Next time though, I'll be patient. Whew. I'm getting distracted, letting Kimberly get hurt here, and I should never do that. Can't let Susie Q hurt herself. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm doing a lot better. And what I really kind of noticed is that, like, the putties in this, like, if you take a look at their masks a little bit, it looks like they have kind of like a Spider-Man mask going on. I mean, limitations of the pixels and whatnot, but still. Just one silly little observation. Right. Whoop. I especially hate these purple ones. Ah. Okay, come on. There we go. Ah! Wow, I am having a much more difficult time than I should. This game is like super easy. Oh well. Okay, I'm good. I got my health back up now. Alright, gotta fight the troll guy. Oh, speaking of Pink Ranger, really awesome story. I'm also, some of you may know, I also frequently do artist alleys under the same name as Zypher. I also, and one convention I went to was Lexington Comic Con. Really great convention, a very, very big amount of Power Ranger celebrity guests that tend to wind up there. Well, this year, 2015, was especially really cool. They had the Zyurangers. They had the Japanese Power Rangers there this year. And while I was at my table, I was just kind of sitting there, and I was thinking about how I wanted to go up and meet the Japanese Power Rangers. Whoop. Oh, I have a bow? I can do that? Learn something new every day. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ah, damn it. Okay. Wow, I am really not on my A game today, am I? Okay, here we go. So, I was sitting at my table, and come on. I was sitting at my table, just kind of figuring out what I should do about meeting the Japanese Power Rangers, the Zyurangers, and then this one very, very adorable woman comes up. She's clearly, you know, a little bit older, but, you know, just still, like, really adorable. She comes up to my table, and she sees that I have this Attack on Titan parody poster of Zyuranger, and she notices that I have the Japanese on there that says Attack on Griffoza. So she's like, "Oh, Attack on Griffoza, that's so funny." And I was like really humbled by that, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, I really enjoyed making that one." So I was looking at her, and I was like, "Thanks," and I start looking at her a little bit more closely, and I noticed, you know, she's clearly got a Japanese dialect to her, so she's clearly foreign. And I thought, oh, maybe she's like one of the handlers for the Zyurangers. Except that outfit looks really familiar. I think it was on somebody at the table. Oh my god, it's Reiko Chiba. Oh my god, that's the pink Power Ranger from Zyuranger. Oh my god, that's the Terra Ranger. So with what little Japanese I knew, I was just like so starstruck. I tell her with like what little Japanese I knew, "Chotto mate, kudasai," and which is please wait just a moment. And I go searching through all of my my posters to look for the Attack on Griffoza poster I did, and I find it and I hand it to her and I tell her, please, I would really like it if you could take this. It's my gift to you. And I don't think she completely understood, but she understood, gift. And I was just like, yes, please have this. And she was really taken aback by it, like, oh, thank you. And then she wanted to, oh yeah, that's right, I can jump off of these pipes. Oh, darn it. There we go. And she was taken aback by it, and she wanted to take a picture with me and the poster. So I got a picture with her, and she is just, she was so sweet. And I told her how Zyuranger is my favorite Super Sentai series. She was just so sweet. And she and I wound up talking a little bit more on Twitter, just how much she had a good time and how much I appreciated her being there. And we eventually became Facebook friends. I'm now, I'm really so psyched. I'm Facebook friends with Reiko Chiba, and a bunch of us who attended the convention are, because she was just so friendly and wanted to really remember everything that happened there, and keep in touch. And it was just such an exciting moment to really be appreciated by the original actress. I know, I feel really super lucky, I was so happy about that. And it was one of my favorite moments as an artist and as a fan of Super Sentai and of Power Rangers, to have somebody who worked on the show appreciate my fan art like that, I was so taken aback, and I treasure that moment so much. I wound up not making a lot of money that year, but you know what? I made more than enough in just memories, and that's what I really appreciated that, because I had such a fun time at that convention. Such a fun time. Let's see. Other Power Ranger memories. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh, it's not really much of a memory, but I always kind of felt like, I thought this was kind of really awesome that back in the 90s, it was actually kind of a common occurrence to see mascots in front of car dealerships, and right across from a Blockbuster, which I usually frequented, somebody was up there, and he was in full costume as the Green Ranger, trying to get people's attention to sell cars. I don't exactly know how that works for selling cars to children or whatever, but it was still really cool. My mom took me across the street, and we got to meet him, and I thought it was just so cool. There's the Green Ranger, full shield and helmet and everything, selling cars. What? I don't know. I guess it was just kind of like, oh, it's an attraction thing. Maybe the kids will kind of convince the parents to bring them there. What is the mindset of that? To bring your kid, to bring the Green Ranger, or at least some guy in a Green Ranger suit, to the car dealership to attract attention. Okay, this was always the trickiest part of this jerkwad. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I have to do this kind of semi-randomly. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I got a pattern going here. But that was always that's still kind of weird to me. Marketing wise, what does Green Ranger? I mean, let's face it, Power Rangers was huge. From a video I saw recently from Tony Oliver, who was one of the main writers on Power Rangers. He made this little video showing off like how popular Power Rangers was, and it turns out that they had this like one live-action event, live stage event, over at like Universal Studios in California, and all of the actors were going to be there, and it was so big. Whoop, whoop, whoop! Yes, beat him. And it was so big that it was like this maybe one-time thing, but Universal Studios had so many people coming to it, it created a 10-mile radius traffic jam around the entire area. It was that big. It was so crazy. Oh my god, I thought that was... Think about that now. Think about how difficult it is to like have events necessarily that big. Okay, so I'm going to let you choose this time. We already used Kimberly and Jason. We used pink and red. So, chat, who should we have next? I'm thinking Zach. Zach is always awesome. Trini is really cool. So is Billy. I have my own little like. I like these guys very much personally, but you know, entirely up to you, chat. Whatever you want to do, I am all good for. So let's see. How about some other Power Rangers stories that I can think of? I have Power Rangers soap. Isn't that just kind of a weird thing to think about now? Is Power Rangers soap? Hey. I think Power Rangers soap was kind of like one of those sillier things that you wouldn't necessarily think about today about what you want your superheroes to be on. I mean, sometimes we've got frickin' Power Rangers we got superhero toothbrushes and superhero cups and a whole bunch of other things. Oh yeah. Billy, you got... I will in fact do Billy. Bada bing! Blue Ranger. Alright. God, look at Billy's punch! It's just silly. It's just the silliest little punch. He's got these dinky little arms too. Like, say what you want with like how they were trying to. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now this is probably the worst character to choose for this level, mostly because of these like lower parts here where the enemy on a different level. Ah, darn it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. Whoa, yeah. Yeah. See ya. Yeah, look at that is just the worst. Like, it's okay. Die. There we go. Sheesh. Okay, gotta watch out for this electric rock. Weird. Okay. So... Wait, what? What? Billy has, like, a crackling fist technique? That's awesome! How do I do that more? It's only, like, last animation kind of thing. In, like, the full animation. Darn it. Let's see, can I jump? Can I jump from this? No, I can't. Darn. Okay. Thought maybe I'm giving it a little too much credit, but I thought maybe there might be like a secret up there. Yeah, that thing, the fist punching Hokuto Shinken shit right there. Like, holy crap. Guy gives like Kenshiro a run for his money. Turkey leg in a sewer in a crate. Video games. Again, there's that fist. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I can toss him towards enemies, but it's like kind of tricky to do. Darn it. Messed up that one. Hey. God, those baggy pants, those overalls. Okay, was that a nerd thing? Was that they had overalls? I thought that was more of like... Okay, like, stereotyping being what it is. Like, is overalls a nerd thing? Because, like, flannel and pocket protectors and, like, button-down shirts... I mean, I never really saw Billy wear anything like that, and after a while he started wearing, like, the sleeveless shirts. And then he got buff. And, like, he became, like, a muscle nerd, and then that was absolutely crazy. But, yeah. iGuy! Yes! I love iGuy. Just his design is the most grossest thing ever. And we got our reach again. I gotta say, like, okay, this game isn't the best. It's functional. I'll say that. It's a very functional game. At least it has tight controls. It's easy to understand, like, what I need to do. But it doesn't really do much with the idea of being a Power Ranger, you know? Like, okay, so I can do... Hold on. Flying through the sky! Watch me take flight! Take a look, it's in a book. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Nope. No spikes. No spikes up my butt. That was... Okay. Okay. I know David Yost is gay, but let's not read into that too much. Oh, okay. That was the wrong thing to do. Stop it! Stop! Okay, that's just... this is why you wanted me to pick Billy, isn't it, chat? This is why you wanted me to pick Billy. Just because you knew. Because you knew gay innuendos. Okay. Okay. No, not worth it anymore. No. Not even gonna bother with this guy. Okay, why? There we go. Crawl. Alright. Oh, sorry for the train. I don't know how well you guys can hear that train, but I have a train. That's right, I live next to the tracks. It's a terrible thing. I am Pole. Okay. Okay, falling to my doom. Falling possibly to my doom. Oh. How do I put... Oh, right. I have to wait for the water to be less shallow. There's a way to extend gameplay awkwardly. Can we just... Okay. Look at me. I can't even, like, do anything to necessarily go faster. It just kind of happens. Okay, that is awesome. The whole... And I can't attack while swimming. That's annoying. An imagination train. Oh yeah! Tokuger up in here. Ah, man. Can I just say, Tokuger has some of the worst Sentai designs for suits that I have seen. Just suits and robots. Like, the toy is absolutely terrible. The train line isn't that great either. Like, the suits are way better than the toys, but it's still not saying much. Hey, but I love Tokuger all in all, but man, that toy line was terrible. But I really love the story so much. I love the whole thing of, like, imagination and the darkness and the fear. Wow, I am just not getting the timing here. Here we go. There we go. Okay, I had to go against the right wall first. So, but I loved the characters. I thought each and every one of them was lovable. I absolutely appreciated the villains, and their designs were so cool. You know, there's a lot of good things about that whole thing. but the train theme just kinda did not it did not go well, which is a shame because Sentai has done trains well before, but not necessarily this time. Like, what were some popular Sentai trains? Actually, I should probably just talk more about Power Rangers. Let's see, especially season 1 and further. Oh yeah. I thought this was absolutely crazy. A lot of people know this, but it's always something that I find an especially interesting topic. Really? There's just this one putty. He's the only one down here, and he's just kind of armed with a knife, like, I'll get you, Blue Ranger! or that's translated from... yeah, very great Sentai villains when it came to ToQger. So one of the things that's really interesting to me when it comes to the translation from Sentai to Power Ranger is actually how Power Rangers used, or how Saban got the series to be so popular that they needed more footage than what they had. So they actually commissioned more footage to be shot with the Zyuranger suits in order to make more episodes of Power Rangers. Now that was really crazy, but it made sense because you wanted to have like this kind of consistency with. And a lot of the times when they did some of the shooting outside of the Japanese footage, it was really just kind of jarring more than anything else that you knew the difference between the two things. So what's called the Zhu-2 footage, which is not in Zyuranger at all, and there is like no special extra thing for it. I can't reach it. Darn it. Oh, I got hit by a fan. Okay. It's interesting to me because there is all this footage. Is that just an impossible thing to get? Is there no way to get that? That's terrible. So, the Zhu-2 footage intrigues me to such a degree because although the Zhu-2 footage never got used in Japan, and it got commissioned in America, and there was a whole new line of toys that never got used in Japan, and it was a big deal, you know, because like they wound up using up all the footage they had. In fact, they used some villains twice, like Pudgy Pig. They wound up using him twice, from what I remember. One time he was an actual monster of Rita's, and then another time he was just a transformed pig. So they had to get this Zhu-2 footage going. But here's the production thing that messes me up the most. Ah, darn it. Forgot how tough iGuy is. Sheesh. Ah, darn it. I'm really missing the timing on that eye. Sorry. Here's the thing that really intrigues me about the Zhu-2 footage is how darn it. How after they commissioned the Zhu-2 footage, they used a lot of it. Ah, darn it. I can't get out of that animation. Ah, man. How after they commissioned the Zhu-2 footage, and I lost a life. Frackin' A. Am I gonna have to start over? No, I'm gonna start here. Okay. Okay, I gotta be careful with the animation because it's messing me up. Oh, okay, I can just do this? Oh, well, that works. Oh, darn it. Ah, darn. So after they commissioned the Zhu-2 footage, after they commissioned it, they used it. But season 2 of Power Rangers was just about to start up, yeah, that's what everyone kind of identifies as season 2 of Power Rangers. Darn it! Why? Frackin' A! Why is there no block button? This is terrible. There we go. Okay, I think I got him now. Oh, is he destroyed? Did I destroy him? Okay. Oh, here's where the bomb comes in. Yeah! Icy shower of Triceratops. Whoa, what? Wait, what? Did that not count? Was he still in his animation? Shoot! Okay. So man, this is whoa. How did I? So season 2 of Power Rangers comes in, and they still have all this footage of the monsters that they're going to use, but for only the the Zyu Rangers, they have it for the Zyu Ranger suits and the Zyu Ranger Zords, but they changed up the Zords at season 2, but they still had some of the monsters that were by Megazord, but they decided to go around it, and they had to go around footage that they themselves commissioned by the Japanese studio to use for more Power Rangers footage, and that boggles my mind in so many different ways. Wouldn't it have just been easier to kind of like have a few episodes in season 2 so that you can have your Zyu 2 footage all used up, and then just have and then just go in with Zed later on? No, they go around. There's like, why would you do that? Why would in the world? I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, chat, feel free to go ahead and choose my next character to use. I've already used Billy and Jason and Kimberly, so on the table is Zach and Trini. So yeah, just from a production standpoint, that makes no sense to me. You're making a lot more work. You're making the footage look absolutely terrible because you have to work around it. And you know what? If you go back and watch those first couple of episodes of season 2, you'll notice it too. You'll notice it too. Trini time, Trini time. All right, Trini it is. And it always bothered me because production-wise, you know, why would you do that? There's almost no reason, as far as I can think of. Like, a lot of the actors, I know that there was like a lot of actor squabble and whatnot because of Saban being a jerk when it comes to money. I mean, there's a whole story there too. So we should probably talk about that a little bit too. So come on, all right, yeah. I'm having way too difficult a time with some of these putties, especially these purple ones. It's so difficult. I hate purple putties. There we go. Oh, he's not destroyed. Darn it. Oh, okay. Can I high kick? I cannot kick that high. Ah, frackin' A. Ah, darn it. This thing is evil. Okay. So, it's kind of well known by this point. Saban, Chaim Saban is one of the most, like, shrewd business people ever. He will find every way to save a dollar and not have to like spend too much out of pocket and to try and get as much money out of the situation as possible. But now that's commendable to a point, because and this is in fact one of the reasons why Walter Jones, Tui Trang, and Austin St. John left the show, was because the show was huge, and they were still getting paid the pittance that they were getting paid from episode 1. There was no like sense of a raise. There was no sense that they were feeling like at all appreciated on the show, and they just up and left. They got themselves out of their contract and they left. And you know what? I can't blame them. You know, when you work with people, you have to treat them with like this, with a very, very strong sense of respect. And it was kind of obvious that Haim Saban wasn't the kind of person to treat a lot of people with a lot of respect, you know? Like, to a point, he'll treat some people with respect. Tony Oliver never said a mean word about Haim and working with him, but he always made out kind of just, I don't know. Man, I am having a way more difficult time than I should. Haim was just one of those guys who knows how to use his money smart. I guess is the best way to. Damn it! Ugh. Can't believe I'm having such a difficult time on this game. It's not that difficult. Okay, I can't lose on this one. Is that all? Oh no, that is. Freaking A. So, yeah, it's understandable why a lot of actors would kind of want a little bit more money for a show, for something that's getting to be more popular, you know? Because, especially with these poor kids, you know, these guys were just starting out as actors. They weren't sure if they were even going to stay as actors, and in fact, most of them didn't. So it was kind of a shame that these kids who were beloved by a good chunk of the mass populace were being treated so poorly, you know? But, you know, it's something that Walter Jones makes a point of every time he asks. He's asked if he'll ever come back to Power Rangers. And he's definitely right, you know. It's because the show was non-union, you know, and unions do make a lot of difference, you know, for those times when you can be screwed over. Then you can go to the actors union, you can talk about some of the things that are just not going well. And that's one of the things that a lot of people don't necessarily realize today is, like, Power Rangers is still non-union to this day. And it's been one of those kind of very difficult situations. Because unions do make for a very hefty cost when it comes to productions. But it's also so that nobody gets, you know, screwed over. Darn it, just die. Tell me about it. Yeah, Rita's power is way too strong for me. Hey. It's funny, like, I remember beating this game really easily as a kid, but I guess I'm just, like, crazy rusty. But I swear, I'm going to beat it today. I am going to do so, and it is going to be great. I still wonder about that, like, pod that was back at the sewer level, and whether or not I could have, like, gotten that in some way. But it's one of the, I always hate that. I always hate that in video games, that there's, like, some freaking pods out there that you can't reach, and it's right there, and there's no physical ability to do so. So one of the things I also find interesting about the Power Rangers games is obviously this came out like right at the beginning of Power Rangers popularity. Actually, not even their popularity. It came out right at the very beginning that Power Rangers came on. All right, I made it to the cutscene part. It was one of the first things that came on that Power Rangers had as far as like its merchandise was its video game. And it's intriguing to me specifically because there's no Green Ranger in this. It was obvious from day one that there would be a Green Ranger, and yet when they went into production to make this game, they didn't decide to include that. Now, continuing on that strangeness, though, at the very last level of this is a Zord fight with the Megazord and what they call Goldar's Zord, which is, of course, really strange because that means that somebody actually did go through. Somebody did go through all of the Power Rangers footage, knew what the final boss was going to be in the show, and yet didn't include the Green Ranger. So why was that? I don't know. It's one of those things that just kind of intrigues me. There we go. Okay. That could have ended badly. Ooh, health. Wait for this to pass. Oh, okay, can I destroy this? Okay, good. Oh, I guess I have to double jump there. There we go. Oh, I can... Wait, what? This counts as an attack? This flying arc? Huh. Okay. If you say so. I'm glad the collision detection doesn't automatically kill me there. Let's see. There we go. Nope, not falling for that one. Ah, fell for that one. I wonder if there's something to their eyes. Because I've noticed that some of these putties actually have like different colored eyes. And I'm wondering if that has something to do with like how each of them is programmed. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, whoop. Ha. Yahar. Oh, wait, I can't attack on here? Man, there are just way too many crazy limitations to this game. I gotta say, this game is just... It's fond. I have fond memories of it, but clearly the better game is the sequel, Power Rangers the movie. Ah! Frickin' projectile knives. Ugh, so annoying. Oh. Go on. I'm just gonna let this guy defeat himself. Yep, I didn't do shit! I didn't do jack! He just destroyed himself! Ooh. Capsule. Mine. It's just a bomb. Might as well show off my power! Oh god. I keep forgetting this. Like, okay. Limitations of the sprites, and like, you know, saving data and using the same one over and over again. I get that. That's, you know, a normal thing when it comes to video games. That's how we got Scorpion and Reptile and Sub-Zero. But when it's a girl, do something, you know? Because, like, it's just weird that this is a guy, you know, that this is clearly a male sprite. Oh, mini-boss. Oh, darn. Miss. Got hit there. Okay, come on. Get up here. No. Nope. Is he just not coming back up? I'll be your friend. There we go. And you didn't want to be my friend anymore. I'm not going after you. You gotta come here. Ah, okay. Come on. Come on. He won't come back up. He just won't come back up. What is up with this? There we go, finally. Ah, God, that was excruciating to wait through. Ah, man. Okay. Wait this out. Do. Oh. There we go. Yeah, let's also talk about, the gender bending of the Yellow Ranger, because that's an interesting thing to me as well. Because, like, okay, that's fair. Okay, that's not fair. Darn it. Gotta just keep going back and forth before he starts his attack animation. Which is really tricky. Because... oh, I beat him. Yeah, more death. Okay. Whew. Actually, it was really easy. Not surprised. So... 1970. I'll try and remember that. One of the things that they did when they switched over the footage, it's time for the main man, the Zack Man. He's the last one we have. Let's do this. Yeah, let's see. They really needed 2 females. I actually don't know why Yellow was gender bended. Well, like, Yellow was gender bent just for the sake of getting more girls interested in Power Rangers, which, you know, they actually did try that. You know, they actually tried to make Power Rangers a much bigger demographic, you know? And I think that was brilliant. Was on the right track, you know? He was making these multicultural kids come together, you know? He or maybe it was just the casting coach or whatever, but the fact that he has, you know, a black guy who's really, and he's got an Asian girl and 2 girls at that, so necessarily have to just to like one demographic of person, you know, that was brilliant, because you actually had a lot of range on who you could have interested in your show. And again, speaking of interested in your show, they wanted to have girls in there, in that influence of who, or to attract to who would watch Power Rangers. Oh gee, I wonder where some of the putties are gonna come from. I mean, it's not like they're built into these select. Oh god, they got swords. Yeah, you don't like that. You don't like you having swords and slashing me with swords. Really? Wait, that didn't. Huh. Chekhov's gun. But when they were doing products for Power Rangers, there is a Barbie doll like Pink Ranger and Yellow Ranger, whom you can change into and out of the Power Ranger suits. And that's, you know, that's dedication. That's dedication to making sure that your demographic, that you try and hit all the demographics, you know? You know, take something familiar. Take the Power Rangers, or no, take Barbie and those Barbie-like dolls, and put some Power Rangers stuff through it. And that's a great idea, you know? And there are so many female fans of Power Rangers out there now. Maybe some of them grew up with those dolls, and maybe those dolls were some of the reasons that they loved the series so much, because they had fun playing with them, you know? And that's a shame. We don't have anybody appealing to that wider demographic anymore, you know? Oh, it's that weird camouflage ninja. You know, and this is kind of a bigger deal because this also affects really big really big shows for me, like Young Justice, because apparently there was a very, very large female demographic for Young Justice, but Cartoon Network didn't want to appeal to the female demographic. Why not? Ladies have just as much money as guys. They're willing to spend and show support of like their favorite shows. Why would you not be interested in that female demographic? It confuses me so much. People are people. They all have money. They all want to show their support in different ways. And that bugs me so much. Like, I have a comic. I have a comic called Dark Champion Shader, which you can find on the duckwebcomics.com and my DeviantArt under the same name, Zypher316. And I have no idea who's really attracted to it, you know, regardless of gender, race, nationality, what have you. I'm not entirely sure who's all interested in my comic. But you know what? That doesn't matter to me. It's just a matter of whoever likes it, you know? And I've gotten various kinds of people. I've got black people, I've gotten Hispanic people, I've got, whoa, that hurt. I've gotten, damn it. I've gotten girls, I've gotten guys, I've gotten kids, I've gotten quite a lot of people, and I'm quite happy that there's so many people that enjoy my comic. And why can't you have that? You know, why would you not think to have everybody included in your demographic, you know? Or not included, but just like, why not just like try and find some sort of way to appeal to that demographic, you know? Because like, if it's one thing I know girls tend to like, it tends to be like very adorable, chibi versions of their favorite characters. And you know what I did in order to make sure that I had something like that? I drew exactly that. I drew that for stickers for my characters. Sexist bums indeed. Sexist bums indeed. Yeah, and Young Justice was awesome. Thank you, chat. That is so freaking true. Oop. Oh, okay. Totally made a mistake there. Okay. If it's one thing I do know, they still can't hurt me when I'm ducking, unless they jump kick me. Darn it. Should've. If it's one thing that's gonna be my downfall, it's that stupid flying laser attack thing. Where am I even? I don't remember Rita ever having like a secret lab kind of thing. Secret science lab at that. She was always a magic person. Man. That was easy. Anybody else? Yeah, okay, there's one more. There. Alright, so now, knock on the door. Who else we got in here? Okay. But, yeah, Power Rangers, God, they did so many things right. You know, by just trying to make sure that it appealed to so many people, trying to make sure that, like, you know, the show was fun. Can we talk about how just, if there's one, like, okay, it's cheesy as all hell, a lot of the, there's like so many errors in the continuity, but there's one thing that they did unbelievably well, and that is the cast. The cast was perfect. They were charismatic, they were actually friends, they were really just fun people to watch on television. Whoa, okay. I did not pay attention to the noises. I really should have. I'm just gonna wait till the next beam goes, while also posing. Yeah, thanks, Beam. Thanks, you took care of all of my enemies. Okay, anybody want to come up here? No, I'm just gonna wait here till the next beam passes by. Oh, what do you know? Another beam to take out all of those enemies that I was having difficulty with. How convenient! And none of them can get up here! How also convenient! Going down. Hey. But, yeah, charismatic. Like, Austin St. John, great guy. After I met him, you know, it was obvious why he's such a great guy. He's, like, he has, like, next to no ego. Like, he has so much self-respect for himself, but he doesn't necessarily have, like, an ego, which is easy to get with a show like Power Rangers and how big it's gotten over the years. Darn it. It's too high up. I have to take out all of these guys. All this is easy enough. Austin St. John, great guy. When I met him at Lexington Comic Con, he was really, really friendly. Let's see, who else? Walter Jones, you know, that guy, I don't think I've ever seen him, like, sad, and I would be afraid to see him sad, because he's just such a cheerful guy most of the time. Okay, I don't have much life, so I gotta be careful. That was close. He disappeared. Curse your ninjutsu. We're like just missing each other. Stab me. That was close. It was close. So close. Okay. Every time I get him into a corner, he just keeps on stabbed. I should have bombed. I should have bombed him. Damn it. Now I have to start over from this level. Continue. Yeah. Let's see, do I continue from the... No, we're beating this with Zack. We are so beating this with Zack. Okay. We are doing this. Yeah. I have to start over from the level. Alright, I got this. Not too tricky. I got this. Walter Jones is just, like, a really fantastic guy. Funny thing, like, some people... A lot of people know this, but he has only 9 fingers. He's had 9 fingers since he was a kid. But you'd never really notice it in Power Rangers. They really started ducking? Huh. You never really notice it in Power Rangers, because it's like one of those things that they never really bring up. But the actor, Walter Jones, only has 9 fingers. And it's just kind of one of those things that if you go back and watch, like, oh, he actually has only 9 fingers. Trying to remember, it's one of his ring fingers is completely it's not completely gone. There's like something of a base there, but yeah, like he's missing a good chunk of that finger. Never came up. Kind of funny though. Let's see, Tui Trang. She was just adorable. I really wish that they played around with her character a little bit more, because her character wound up just kind of being a Billy translator more than anything else, and I just kind of feel like that was a really big waste of an actor, you know? Because like that tends to happen a lot when you have like a large cast that you maybe have like some of your actors just not get the best of writing to really show off a lot of what they can do. And I don't think Trini ever really had like a love interest. Oh yeah, you were gonna mention the finger thing too? Yeah, I know what you mean, chat. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those funny little things. It's one of those funny little Power Rangers trivia, you know? Man, I have such fond memories of just grabbing this game and going to from Blockbuster. I never really owned this until I was an adult. But man, this this game really was like a lot of fun to play, which is really some kind of interesting to say, you know, for most, which is a good thing to say for most games, you know, like especially with property games. Did Trini like Ernie's helper? I don't know, chat. I don't know if she had a thing for Ernie's helper. Maybe it was. If she did have a thing with him, it was never like strongly written enough that it was it was something that I remember, you know? Because like, yeah, I forget the name too. Chat. Let's see. Who else? But yeah, I really do wish that they got a lot more out of Tui Trang, because, you know, God rest her soul. She was just such a pretty lady. Yeah, a lot of the love interests never really went anywhere. Jason didn't get a love interest until he was the Gold Ranger, and even then it was at the very end of the series. Yeah! I don't want to talk about it here, but no, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to rant about this because this always bugs the crap out of me so much. Okay. Okay. The ending of Zeo into Turbo ticks me off so much because of the continuity. Bulk and Skull, for one thing. Bulk and Skull were going to join this like secret French agent character on like some sort of secret mission, and that's how they ended the episode. Was they were going to go out, and they lost. What was his name? The lieutenant. Like they stopped working for him. It was really emotional, and then immediately in the movie, oh, Lieutenant Stone, we're working for you again, and we're cops again for some reason. Like, oh, okay. Ah, man, they are really tough. They are really just not kidding around here. Ah! Oh, come on! Better have some health for me up here. Ah! I was handling this a lot better before. Man, I am not on my A game. I think I'm getting tired or something. Sheesh. So, in addition to that, because it's the last episode of Zeo, they don't have any of the footage for what's going on, and it's like so completely rushed that they have to like take away Jason's Gold Ranger powers by... Okay, I can kind of get that. I can kind of understand that to a point. And they gave him a love interest, and they gave him this love interest, and they go nowhere with it at all because it immediately goes into Zeo. And from what it's been told, the first draft of that from Zeo to Turbo, and from what's been told, that first draft of Turbo implies that Jason and Kimberly are in a relationship now. So, God, that bugs me, because it's not necessarily that it bugs me that Jason and Kimberly are in a relationship. That's fine, you know. Have what you will. Like, nobody stays with the very first girl that they meet. You know, that's not real life. But what bugged me is that they had a girl lined up one episode ago at the end of the season, did nothing with her, and just a whole like story arc there that they were like trying to flesh out, completely gone. And again, Bulk and Skull, and God. Just the continuity errors that happen between as they go into the next season always bother me so much. Just from a storytelling standpoint, you know, like, it annoys me so much when they don't take the time to consider how the story is going to be played out and how they should build up on oh right, giant frickin' laser cannon. Oh, this guy came to join me. Okay. Okay, did this get harder? Because now there's two of them up here. Oh boy. Alright. Here we go. Can I make it to the end? Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay. I'm always, more than anything, I'm a storyteller first, and it always bothers me when it comes to continuity on stories when they just don't, like, consider their own continuity well enough, you know? I'm always bothered by that to such a degree. Oh, it's time to go. Okay. Darn it. And the boss is next. Oh, it's not next? Okay. There we go. There we go. Come on. Anybody else? Anybody else I can kill off screen? Haha! Oh, time to go? Okay. There we go. Alright. There's another thing that bothered me about the very first season of Power Rangers. So Tommy comes back, and it's towards... Man, this guy... There we go. Got him out of his loop. Darn it! His hit detection. Oh, I think I figured out his pattern. Okay. Yeah, I had to stay in the middle, as it turns out. Oh shit! Should have bombed. Ugh! I had a bomb ready. I should have used it. I had a pattern. I had everything working out for me. Okay. Come on. Whoa! That took out a big chunk of health. Sheesh. Okay. Stabbing again. Yeah. Can we just talk about this music for a moment? So, like, I have always felt that this man who does the music for these Power Ranger games goes wholeheartedly underappreciated, because these are some really enthusiastic and just wonderful tunes that fit so well with the Power Rangers theme, you know? Like, they just... If I didn't know better, I'd almost say that they were written by the music artist himself, Ron Wasserman, who, I gotta say, has some really, like, great work on his resume. You know, he did a lot of Power Rangers music, but he also did the X-Men theme, and oh man, like, that 90s cartoon theme is just fantastic. Okay, I'm bombing. No! I pressed the bomb button! I can't believe it! I just stood there and took it like a jackass! Yes! Die! Yes! Didn't get into your full animation there. Okay, pushed you back enough. Yes! Darn it. I let the stab get too much. Come on. Okay, sorry I'm not talking. Busy beating silly camouflage ninja. Come on. Yeah. Taking him down. Yes, yes, yes. We're doing pretty well. If I can just get him to use his other weapon, that means he's like towards half of his health. Yes, he's towards half. Yeah, 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 yeah! Avalanche of rocks, mofo! Take my hot black axe! Oh, okay. So that's how you're gonna... Ah, you jerk! Ah, frackin' A. Yes, yes! Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Beat him! Alright. Yep, use the bomb finally. Took forever for me to get that across my head to use the bomb, but I did it, and I did it fantastically. He is full on defeated. Woo! That was fun. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so, continuing onward. I think it's now time for the Zord battles, which ought to be fun. Oh, I love this. I love this green on black backgrounds, like the old computer styles. I always found it to be so much fun. And I continue to still love that design of this, there's a name for it, vector graphics, kind of illusion of 3 dimensions, like battle tanks when that was out in arcades. Ecliptor, remember Ecliptor and how he's kind of like just this series of green lines? Oh, I love Ecliptor because he was just so freaking cool to look at. If there's ever a villain I want to cosplay, ever, it is hands down Ecliptor. But for now, I'm going to cosplay Dark Champion Shader, my own character from my own comic. Alright, so, I remember this one. It's like, no, it's not Titan. It's like a Chimera or something. That there we go. Oh, I can actually build up the power. Okay, now can I block? Okay, so it's gone into full fighting game mode now. I can actually full on block it, and I can charge up most of my attacks to do some serious damage to him. I could probably also cancel some of his attacks. Whoa, that looks bad. Ah, you jerk! Oh wow, I'm actually doing pretty well as it is. I don't actually have to defend too much. Yeah, probably because he's like... darn, he's blocking a lot too. Oh, big one. Okay, I blocked it pretty well there. Okay, didn't block that one so well. Oh, yeah! Don't like fireballs too much, do you? Oh, I have no... I tried to shoot at him there. Acid. Okay. I'm not doing too hot. Yeah! Okay. Just gotta be careful with my power here. Yeah! Alright, that... up. Come on. I lost that one. So what happens? What happens? I've never actually lost that I can remember. I never lost these ones. Game o... Oh, that's right. I only had 1 life left. We'll obviously continue. We have got to beat this guy. He took our parents. Oh, no, wait. No, he didn't. That's not until later. That's right. But it's using that same power. Lokar, I believe they called him. Yeah, there we go. I finally getting that gap bridged. Yeah, got him in a corner. Got him in a corner. Haha, he can't escape now. The acid thing. I don't like the acid. Almost got it to full. And then I'm gonna do something crazy like this! And he dodged it! What?! Oh, and that took away so much of my health! Oh my god, I'm so killing you. You are all kinds of dead. Oh. Oh. Come on and just die already. Sheesh. Is it too much to ask for to die? Jesus. What? What? You jerk! You canceled my attack? Screw you! Yes! Finish it. Yeah! Cutscene, but still awesome. Oh my god, yes. Oh man. Oh man. Two more bosses. Two more bosses. Easy enough, I can take them down. Oh man. So, that was fun, and I really like this game at the very least for these awesome Zord battles. Man, these are just some of the this really is like some of the greatest fighting mechanics that they had. My only complaint is that I really wish that this was that these Zords were in the fighting game edition of the Power Rangers. And they had like next to no oh, is that the theme song? Oh, the theme song's playing to the final boss. Yes. Yes, yes. Just gotta mix it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, took him down. And another finisher. What? Oh man. He's got more spikes now, and I have to beat him with the same amount of health that I had before? That's ridiculous. But I can do it! If ever I get to play with you guys... Whoa, what? If ever I get to play with you guys, the Power Rangers fighting game, oh man, I would love to show you guys that one, because that is one of the craziest awesome, like, fighting games ever for the SNES. Like, I love me my Street Fighter, but there's something about the Power Rangers fighting game that is just amazing. Come on, come on, I almost got this, I almost got this! Oh! No! What? What? Look at, no! I got cocky! Oh! You only get one chance! You only get one chance? What? Ah! It's not about lives, it's just about you get that one chance? I'm not through! I am going to beat him! Ugh! Is he on regular or is he, like, glowing? Okay, okay. So, 1 health bar against 2 health bars. Ah, man. Gonna take this guy down. Ah! I can kick? Huh, when did that happen? Ah. How many satellites does she have on this planet? Sheesh. Next thing you know, I'm going to see the rabbit hatch from Kamen Rider Forze. Come on! Ah! No, he turned pink! My one weakness! Ugh. Gotta just bridge that gap for the most part. That's like one of the bigger problems here. Ah, I dodged it. Coming at me? Coming at me, huh? Huh, punk? This wasn't my best run, but if I believe in the power that Zordon gives me, I will totally fall down. It's the end of the season. It's got to be really good. But no, I'm going to take this guy down. It's going to be great when I take him down. This is such an easy game, and I can't believe I'm having like as difficult a time as I am. But I'm going to beat him. I know I can. I know I can do this. Yeah. I'm going to befriend the crap out of you. Man, I'm just like hitting a lot of nothing for the most part, and that's annoying. Damn it, he dodged again. Man, I'm having such a much more difficult time on him than before. Come on, get wrecked. Just like you say, chat, get wrecked. Aw, man, I'm doing worse this time. No, Green Ranger isn't in this game. That always bothered me, considering this is the last monster that they fight in the series, or at least in Season 1, and yet you're not combined with the Green Ranger whatsoever, or the Dragon Zord whatsoever. That always bothered me so much. Because it's obvious, that means it's obvious that they saw the series, you know? And yet, he's not in here. Oh man, I'm having such a difficult time. But I love this guy's design. He looks so freaking cool. Continue? Of course we're going to continue. We're going to beat this game. Right, chat? That's right. We're going to beat him. We're going to beat Goldar, or Bandora's son, or whatever you want, whatever continuity you want to take this as. I kind of like the Bandora's son one, because that one's kind of kind of a tragedy, but it's also like a very, very heartwarming story. Or maybe not heartwarming because it's so sad. But she was such a jerk, and it was all because she spoiled her son, and her son died because of dinosaurs, and so she threatened, she vowed to kill every single dinosaur in existence, and then she did it. Actually, there was like 3 separate things that wound up. Whoa, yeah! Oh, and I got my full power bar charged. I'm ready to do this. No Tommy in games that bad. Okay. I'll say a few things. Tommy, he's a cool character. What? My power bar is gone? How come you deplete my power bar, but you don't fill back up my health bar? Oh, that's such a jerk move. Jeez. Fine. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it your way, game. Damn it. Damn it. Kick you. No! He is in the Genesis game, isn't he? I kind of feel like Tommy's a little bit overblown, personally. Like, I do like Tommy to a point, but a lot of people, like, hype him up so much. Tell me, why is he so cool? What did he do in the series that was so cool? You know? Because you can't say that his design was cool. You have... Because that's his design. Like, he was evil. Okay, that's a really cool thing. Because that's a whole thing about, like, his tragic backstory of how he got forced to become a Power Ranger under the control of Rita. But Tommy himself, why is he cool? You know? Like, what did he actually do in this series besides have the Dragon Zord, have the Green Ranger suit? You know, what did he do? Otherwise, there's not much to him, really. Ah, come on. That move never freaking works. Yes! Okay. Not my best, but... okay. You know, a lot of people really liked him, and I can understand that. And everyone's welcome to like him. But it's my personal opinion that he's just a bit overhyped. I'm doing pretty well here, but I'm probably jinxing myself. He's powering up too, so there's a lot to be wary of. Oh man, really? No, he blocked it! He blocked my ultimate move! This is gonna be really, really tricky, chat. No! I lost! I lost! Oh! What a world, what a world. If you poured water on Rita, would she melt? I just realized that. Like, she's a witch too. So it's very possible that, in fact, she would melt. I don't know. One of those silly little things. But Tommy is a cool character. I think, though, that, like, Jason's the coolest of the Rangers, because he's way more a part of the role of being a Power Ranger. Just man. Got him. Darn it. I'm not doing so well this time, chat. Pray for me. Send me all of your strength. Oh, get this. Yeah, get some. Come on. Take you down to Chinatown. Oh man, I'm really... wow, I am doing terrible at this one. I think he memorized my moves. I think he's learning. Yeah, this isn't going well. Wow. I actually lost to the first part of him. I have not done that yet. Wow, okay. Whoa, okay. I'm getting a little too heated up. I need to cool down. I think I got this. I think I got this. Okay. Alright, guys. We're gonna do this together. He is very OP. That's right, chat. But we're gonna beat him. We're gonna beat him because we can. Because we are the Power Rangers. And we work together as a team. Yeah! Yes! Got him in a pattern. Ah, canceled my move? How can you cancel the most with that wimpy, like, one-shot? Get... What? What was that? You pushed me back? You pushed me back? How could you? How frickin' could you? Okay, second form. We're doing this. Come on, here. Come on, get some, rock you, are you okay, Buster Wolf? For those of you that are Fatal Fury fans. Aw, yeah, blocked it, not so tough now, are ya, huh? Yeah, it hit, chat! Yeah! Oh! Final blow! Kaboom! Oh my god! Oh my god, that was fantastic. And here we go, the ending cutscene. Angel Grove Beach. Just kind of sitting out there. And there we are, riding in a car, living in style. And Zach has really awkward lips, okay? Oh man! That was fun, wasn't it? Yes, I did do it, chat. I did it. It was all thanks to you guys and your support. We did it together. As a team. Go us! Man, oh man. This was so much fun. This was all kinds of fun. Let's see. So what else we got? Zach is dancing! Alright! And he's got that really awkward looking mouth that's kind of, racist. Oh boy. Man. This was so much fun. Oh, and there's Bulk and Skull in the background. And Ernie! Hey, Ernie! Ernie's juice bar. Man, oh man. I wish I could go to Ernie's juice bar. So much nostalgia for that place. I'm sure, like, pieces of it are completely destroyed. Much like the Nickelodeon studios and all the other wonderful things. Man, that was so much fun. Okay, let's see. Should I talk a little bit about myself? Yeah, let's... But are you a big fan? I am a huge fan of Power Rangers, man. Chat, I am a huge fan of Power Rangers. I was talking throughout this thing about all my little nuances of how much I love Power Rangers and all the love and hate about it. You know, it's a great series, especially fun. I'm still a big fan of Super Sentai, the original Power Rangers from Japan. Fantastic series. So let me tell you a little bit more about myself. My name is Kerry Anderson, also known as Zypher. You can find me on several places. I have a DeviantArt, I have a Tumblr, and I have a Facebook fan page, which you can find under the same name, Zypher316XYPH. And you can also find me on the Kamen Rider Club on Facebook. We have a big fan page. We usually have like a good meeting every week to meet each other. Wait, what's this? Oh, right. These are the fighting game portions that you can actually take to fight in the game. Those Zord moments. That's really cool. And that's one of my favorite moments about this game, is that you can do something like that. Alright. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Facebook page, we have Kamen Rider Club. I don't know how many of you were from that, because I posted on there that I was playing on there as well. But I do that. I also have my own comic book called Dark Champion Shader, which right now is going into its 4th chapter. I also have a Patreon for it. If you really like that comic after you read it, feel free to support me or even just share it. You know, feel free to just share it. That's perfectly fine too. I always appreciate any kind of help with my comic altogether. What else? Comic on the duckwebcomics.com, Dark Champion Shader. You can also find it on DeviantArt. It's not as up to date as the Duck, but I will get to that very, very shortly. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, and if you're a big fan of the Nostalgia Critic, I was actually just on an episode of Pop Quiz Hotshot, the Nostalgia Critic's new game show, which you can find on channelawesome.com and on YouTube in the Channel Awesome channel on YouTube. So you can see me there in full Dark Champion Shader armor and learn more about me and like how Dark Champion Shader works, because I was on that show in full character, so go check that out. It was a lot of fun to do. It was great playing this game with you guys. And you know what? I'll try and do this again next week if I can. I'll try and do this again next week around the same time. And we'll play a different game. Something not Power Rangers related. Maybe Kamen Rider, maybe Super Sentai, maybe Ultraman. You ever seen an Ultraman game? They are tough as balls. So we might have to use some save states for that one. Alright guys, it was so much fun to... I forgot the last thing. Super CES is the video game channel that me and my friends are doing that you can find us on, and we will be uploading this video to Super CES as well, so feel free to go ahead and feel free to check out that channel. We try and post as much as we can, and I'll be making sure to post as much content as I can as well. I'm trying to think, like Super CES, Power Rangers, Kamen Rider Club. Yeah, I do a lot of crazy things when it comes to tokusatsu stuff. So, I love you guys. It's been a lot of fun. I will catch you guys another time. Take care. Thank you. I appreciate you following me on Twitch. It was great having you here. I hope to see you again soon. Okay. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I will talk to you real soon. Take care, everybody.